All right, our next item is from a company that we all know and love and trust, which is Bell & Howell. They bring us so many great items for the home. This is an item that I've presented here at HSN. I've picked it as my host pick. It's something that I use in my home. It is an ultrasonic pest repeller. All you do is take your ultrasonic pest repeller and plug it in an outlet. And what it does is it emits this kind of ultrasonic wave that bugs the bugs. And so if you don't like cockroaches, ants, mice, spiders, rats, then you're gonna love this item because it makes them go bye-bye. Kitchen, dining, living room, bedroom, and here's the big deal with this one. It's a 9-piece combo pack. So use it in the garage. That's my big tip. Mice, rats, ants, roaches, spiders. They do not like the sound. And by the way, I want to mention this right away. It doesn't bother pets. If you've got a little dog, a little cat, and I've got a great item for dogs, for pet owners in 10 faves that's going to be coming up. It doesn't bother people or animals. We can't hear it. It's imperceptible. But inside the wall, there's this ultrasonic kind of vibration that they don't like. And you're getting an entire collection. Now, you were also getting the one that has a plug on it. Because when you plug these in, it takes away a plug. But we have the ones that gives you your plug back. Also, they have the ones with the little night light in them. So let me show you the one with the plug and how it works. So again, these are just so incredibly simple. I obviously put them in my house. So you just plug them into the wall and then they just start working. But this one has a plug on the side. So let's say this one's in your bathroom and that's the plug you use to use your blow dryer. You plug it in and then you just plug your blow dryer in here. Use your blow dryer and it just regular. It doesn't take away the plug in your house, which I think is fantastic. But you're getting a 9-piece set. So you're getting 2 of these with the extra plug in them. Actually, I think you're getting 3. Yeah, you're getting 3 of these with the extra plug in them. You're also getting a mini. They all work the same. They're just different sizes. And you're getting 3 of the regular here. So that's what you're getting. 3 of the regular, 1 of the micro, 2 of the ones with the LED night light, and then 3 of the ones with the LED night light and also the extra outlet. So this is the lowest price this configuration has ever been. And I'm gonna tell you, I believe this is the largest configuration that we've ever done. So you're getting 9 of them for the most amount for the least amount of money. $13.32 to get home. And I don't know, how much time do I have? 2 minutes? Okay, because I have a story. Yeah, I do, it's a good story. So in my kitchen, not in the place I live now, the place before, I had these little marching, those little ants. They just march, they march right in a line. And, you know, I sprayed some chemicals, I did this and that. And a few years ago, working here at HSN, we sold the pest repellers. So I bought them because I didn't want to hire a bug person to spray chemicals inside the house. I'm really sensitive to that stuff. My daughter has asthma, like I can't have any of that stuff in the house. So I got the pest repellers, I plugged them in, and I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to say that you plug them in and the next day I never saw another ant again. It took about 2-3 days, but by the end of the week, I never saw another ant again. Before that, they were marching in, and I had this coffee maker thing. They were actually crawling inside. I mean, it was all over. Never saw them again. And there was so nobody sprayed any chemicals. There was no traps. And if you've got mice, what do you have to do to get rid of them? You have those kind of guillotines that like snap. And if you hear that snap in the middle of the night, guess what? Someone's got to go and take that poor little mouse soul outside, but this doesn't hurt anyone or anything, doesn't hurt your pets, it just gets the bugs to go away. We've had this here for years now, and it is crazy, always, every time we've brought this in, it's sold out. Matter of fact, we've sold almost 700 just of this configuration that just brought in right now. But I would say $13.32 is the flex pay. This is the biggest combination we've ever had at the lowest price we've ever done. So when I got it, I actually bought 2 sets to get this amount, because put one in each bathroom, put one in the kitchen, do not forget to put one in the garage. If you have an attic with a plug, I'd put one in the attic, why not? And then put one in each of with all this, one in each of the bedrooms, why not? And then you're good to go. Guess what? No monthly fee. You don't have some stranger knocking on your door. It's time to come into your house and spray chemicals all over the place. You don't have to leave chemicals behind the toilet in the bathroom and under the sink and everything.